How do Black parents interpret DNA ancestry results? Imagine holding a piece of your family's story in your hands, a story that stretches across continents and centuries. That's what DNA ancestry results can feel like for many Black parents. These results are more than just numbers. They are a way to reconnect with roots often lost through history. For families that have faced the disruptions of slavery and limited records, these findings become a bridge to understanding where they come from. They help shape how children see themselves and their place in the larger story of African heritage and culture. Most DNA tests look at autosomal DNA, which is inherited from both parents and shows a mix of all ancestors. These tests estimate what percentage of your DNA comes from regions like sub-Saharan Africa, Europe, or the Americas. Some tests also analyze mitochondrial DNA, which is passed from mother to child, or the Y chromosome, which is passed from father to son. These can trace direct maternal or paternal lines to specific groups or areas. For Black parents, these details can be eye-opening, revealing connections to particular African countries or regions like Nigeria, Mali, or Cameroon. When parents see the breakdown of their results, it often sparks conversations about identity and history. Many find that their African ancestry is a significant part of who they are, even if it's a smaller percentage. Discovering that a family's roots trace back to a specific place can inspire pride and curiosity. Some parents use this information to introduce their children to African traditions, foods, or languages, making history feel alive and relevant. It's a way to pass on cultural knowledge that goes beyond what's written in family stories. Lineage tests that focus on mitochondrial or Y chromosome DNA can sometimes connect families to specific ethnic groups still living today. For example, a mother might learn her maternal line is linked to the Mende people of Sierra Leone. A father might find his paternal line connects to the Bamileke of Cameroon. These details can motivate families to learn more about these cultures, celebrate their holidays, or even plan trips to visit their ancestral homelands. It turns history into a living experience. Parents often see DNA results as a tool for cultural empowerment. They use the information to teach children about resilience, survival, and the strength of their ancestors. These results can spark family conversations about the realities of slavery, racial mixing, and the importance of embracing all parts of their identity. Some incorporate DNA findings into school projects, family reunions, or cultural celebrations, making ancestry a part of everyday life. They may also connect with distant relatives both in the United States and abroad, expanding their sense of family and community. Of course, interpreting these results can come with challenges. Some parents might feel surprised or even unsettled if their DNA shows a higher European percentage than expected. These moments can lead to tough conversations about history, identity, and the complex nature of race. It's important to remember that DNA tests only tell part of the story. They show genetic connections but don't define a person's cultural identity, which is shaped by traditions, community, and personal choices. For many Black parents, DNA ancestry results are a way to reclaim their history and celebrate their African roots. They help children see their heritage as a source of strength and pride. When combined with family stories and cultural practices, these results can deepen a child's understanding of who they are and where they come from. They become a foundation for building a positive, connected sense of self rooted in the rich history of the African diaspora.